swamp.
Well,
It's dandruff. Yeah, I did put it.
Point being behind everything is.
But it dry. But the thing is, it only happens on your stress times.
Yes,
and I think it can be like your body's reacting to something, right?
Yeah.
What do you use for your hair products?
Axe for Men. I'm not with Brian on this one.
We're the Dove for Men guy.
Whatever my wife puts in there is what I use, right?
You can get you some head
So here's the thing, though, Alicia. Like, so the Dove for Men stuff, like, it's everything. It's all for one for me.
All Dove.
It's whatever. It's the little cushy cush ball thing, right?
Yeah.
And then I use it. I use it to just my head too, but I don't have the hair flowing, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. This is gonna kind
But
of go a little bit.
I should do something just for my face, though.
Yes, I think so. If you're trying to stay younger,
Because I don't want it to be oily so much.
Right.
I can't help the oil. I can't help the oil. Let me ask you this: what about clothing? Can clothing affect your skin? Can that make you have allergies or whatever you want to call them?
I guess.
Well, here's the thing: is if you have kind of a pre-existing skin condition, now you got eczema, and then you get that
scratchy material.
That scratchy material. I mean, it's gonna make you just want to claw yourself up some more. So, I personally don't have many reactions to clothing unless it's just unbreathable. But I know some people, whenever they get claustrophobic in clothes, they'll start scratching away.
Well, mine's this, and it's crazy. And again, I'm probably giving out a lot of information here, but like I'll wear a certain type of like boxers, and all of a sudden I will itch insane.
Where?
I'm not going to say where, but I just itch. My point is I itch. But if I change it, and it will cause this big rash on my body. But if I wear type A, if I start sweating or I get hot, it itches instantly. But if I wear type B, I think one's cotton and the one that I get itchy to is like dry fit stuff. Boxers.
Right.
I can't wear nothing but dry fit now.
Cotton
well, I can wear dry fit here. I can wear it on my shorts. I just can't wear boxers dry fit because it just makes me break out. And
Duluth. I tell you what, Duluth makes a good one.
Whenever you're talking kind of your more sensitive areas like those, I can definitely see that you need more breathable, especially women. We need more breathable material to kind of. Cotton is the best way to go. That's
when I don't have the problems.
Yeah,
when I have the cotton. Yes, that's when I don't have the problem.
I guess it's a man thing too. I didn't know that, so I'm learning something new.
Yeah, I mean,
cotton. What is that? Hangs? Is that the
yeah?
one to
Well,
go to?
There's
cotton
different kind, but I just know I can't wear any of the spandex type.
The boys,
because it just makes me get this big rash and break out, and it drives me crazy. Because once I start itching, there is no stopping.
Yeah.
As long as I don't touch
Once
and
you
try
break
to.
that
weird.
skin,
Hey, and you know what?
Oh man.
And I guess that goes with the ladies too, right? So, and I don't talk about I'm not talking about. I'm talking about anywhere. We start. Nicola also. She's been calling out today. If I'm itching, I'm scratching.
Yeah.
I cannot help it. Stop doing it. My mom told me growing up, just stop. I'm a scratcher.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are, because it's just, I can't stop. And that just is tearing up your skin, right? That just makes it worse. I know that. But the moisturizer and all that good stuff, the face stuff, is there something that men need rather than women, or is it all across the board?
I feel
because I'm going after this. I'm getting me something for my face.
Something for your face.
Yes, I'm gonna. That's gonna be what I do. Don't touch it. No, that's mine.
I feel like we're kind of. No, we're not the same, but I feel like guys ask me the same questions as women do. They want their eyes to kind of get the dark circles. That's one of the most common things.
I get the big bags.
Is there something? Is that just
cream? I'm sure.
There's a serum that I've actually been using for about 6 months now, and I got it from Dr. Welch's office downstairs. There's a little store, and it's Skin Ceuticals. I think you can buy it offline too. It's about like $120 tube, and I'm telling you,
Skin
Ceuticals, and it's like a tiny little tube about this size, and I put it under my eyes, around my eyes. I'm looking at like a huge difference with the color, the dark circles. I mean, I don't even have to put under eye makeup under my eyes anymore. It's like, It's in,
So it just like I could just go.
and
Right?
you just it smells like
It
coffee.
probably goes a long way too.
Yeah, so you just do like a little pea size, rub it together, and then you just kind of, it's good to kind of, rub in circles because massaging.
Do you feel that?
Do I
like
feel
you
it
feel like a
working?
tightening going on? Is there something that I'm going to be
Well,
like,
is this
what's going
anti-aging,
on?
or is this, sorry to get bombarded with the question, is this an anti-aging thing, or is this what are we talking about here? Is it like, do I do it so it tightens up? Why are we putting the cream
I mean,
under
it
the
does.
breast?
It helps with the crow's feet, and then it's more. I mean, I got it.
But
for
it
my
kind of
dark
reduces
circles.
that darkness.
Yeah, I went in
Okay.
for the dark circles, and then I got 1+1.
Yeah, because I think both of us have dark. We have that
Well,
darkness.
we work a lot.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Circles are
Yeah, we
natural.
got jobs,
Yeah, yeah. Life gets in the way, dang it.
Yep.
You got another question, Dave? You got
No,
75.
Yeah, so we can touch on this real quick. So from what I'm taking away, food can affect things, right?
Yep.
Clothing can affect things. Hereditary, genes, let's call it genes can affect things. I don't mean the genes that you wear, but the genes that your
Genes, like
genetic DNA. Your genes can affect things, and environment can affect
Environment.
things. So I guess if you're having, I don't know if this is a question more so than a statement. So I guess if you're having all these problems, the number one thing that we found out today that we can take away from the show, it's important to go see someone that you trust, someone that you've done a little bit of research on, and then have reviews. But most importantly, what Ms. Webb says, make sure that if you have a regiment, that just understand it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and just make sure that whatever treatment is given, that you follow it through to the end. And I would imagine me saying this, even though you get to the end, just because you get results, that doesn't mean stop, unless something's kind of pricey.
Right.
You
Well,
wanna
when you've got
continue.
somebody, say like with Alicia and her clientele and I'm sure everybody around the world has, that you get that comfort zone and they become. I mean, I'm sure you've got clients that are almost family now, right?
Right. I'm sure.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? How you doing, Betty? Or how you doing?
Yep.
And it's one of those things. Okay, well, I'll see you there, and you can be truthful with these people. That's the cool thing because you're like, I know you're not doing that.
Right.
I'm gonna call you out.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be true with you. Like David and I will call each other out all
They
the
tell
time.
on themselves.
Yeah.
They
Because they
really
feel like
do.
they
I
can
thought
just
you just said a minute ago that, especially
yourself.
if you know that they care, because at the end of the day, you're not just a number.
right,
You're not
and they're
in the
not
system.
they're
as a-
not so petrified.
Right.
You know, and it's something. Yeah.
let
and
their guard down, be honest,
Right.
and then
Because
letting
there's
your
probably
guard
a lot
down.
of estheticians out there that have never been through it at all. Through like whatever type of struggle or like an eczema situation, they just went in it and got into it for a
For
reason.
me, if I
And they just know how to treat it, and they're
Right.
maybe just as good. I don't know, but I think me coming from someone who's been through it, who has
absolutely,
it's-
if I
it
if I
goes-
have to pick Doctor A and Doctor B, or esthetician A
Yeah.
and esthetician B, and esthetician A has perfect skins, never been through the ringer, and esthetician B has whatever,
been-
guess
Right.
where I'm going?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
going
going-
to B.
Yeah.
That's right.
Most of my clientele that does come to me is acne prone. So
I have a question, guys.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of people out there that have grandchildren that are dealing and wrestling with acne. What can they tell them or give them or help them through it some way or another?
Okay, so grandkids, the youngins,
Good question.
starting out, maybe they're going through puberty or something right
Right,
now. That's a
hormones are
big
raging.
deal. So
Yes.
the raging hormonal. What's the good? How to get them started? Because they don't need to go into harsh things. Do
No, well, it depends on how severe the acne is. Whenever they will start Accutane on younger teens really early on. I believe the age is 16 is something they can start.
Okay.
If it's that severe, I mean, honestly, it's kind of the best way to go. And that was something I really needed but never got.
they? Right.
Accutane is very expensive. If you want to go to a cheaper route and kind of like let's just kind of control it and get the right products, I would contact one of your local estheticians. And
That's when they reach out to you. I would go there first, though.
yeah, that would be my first step.
Yeah,
But-
let's see what we need to do, and then you would let us know if we do need to go a step further. So that's the cool thing about that. So that's why okay. So what about like home type remedy type thing, like anything that they could do just before?
Homeopathic,
Maybe
great
they're-
question. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't know. Sorry to interrupt you,
yeah.
but my wife, she get home last night. I walk in, I'm waxing her car. I walk in, she goes, "Look what I did for you, hon." She has this piece of salt that's about this big, and the thing lights up. I'm like, "What?"
Salt.
Salt.
like a
Yeah,
salt.
like a salt lick.
Yeah.
Himalayan salt. It lights up.
Okay.
She goes, I know it's
Like
kind
a
of
lamp?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a lamp. She said, this is really good because she knows my sinuses bother me.
Yeah.
She goes, this is really good for your sinuses, so we're going to try it out. So my point to you
You know
is
cows lick those, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, salt licks.
Homeopathic medicine. I'm a big natural remedy guy.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of, that was a really good question. You think that all by yourself?
I did.
What are some of the things
Thanks,
that
Dave.
we can do for ourselves, for our skin at home, where maybe we don't have to spend a small fortune or we don't have to get medicated
Well,
stuff? Is there
before you
anything
have
that
to
we can
go
do?
see somebody or something like that, like something
Try
that,
things
hey,
yourself.
let's try this first, because
Yeah.
then they're going to come see you, and then you're going to recommend what you want from there. But is there something that precursor-wise?
Yeah, I can think of a few things. One of my, I'm speaking more along the lines of people dealing with active acne. One of my biggest things was, whenever you get a blemish and it's just turning into a cyst, it's painful, feels like a little knot on your face. Grab you an ice cube out of the refrigerator, out of the freezer, and just keep that ice cube on there as long as you can till it melts. I mean, do it again, do it before you put on
As
makeup.
cold as it gets, and how
What does that do?
untolerable it does. It's
Well, if you think
feels
about
good.
it,
One.
it does feel good. But the pus that's inside of a cyst, it's inflammation. It's hot. It cools it down. It's kind of like a sore muscle or an achy muscle. You put some ice on it, it freezes it, and it reduces the pain.
Just
and
swelling.
swelling.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not so puffy.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like I guarantee you'd hit that right on the head with the pillowcase thing for me. Like I'll know. Like I just it'll be 3 weeks before I'm like, oh, I better change this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and
Guilty as well.
yeah.
Am I sick for like to watch Dr. Pimple Popper?
Oh, I love that.
Man, I love that show, man.
Did you
Like-
see the horns growing out of the back of the head that one episode?
No, I didn't see that
Nicole.
one, but I've seen some.
I can't see. Here's the thing, y'all two, great. Me, I can't. But I do
much.
watch the guy with the foot thing. Have you seen that one on Discovery?
Which one is
he?
he?
Treats people their feet problems and funky.
Funky.
Speaking of, a little question. We talked about things that affect the skin. What about how do you treat different areas of the skin? Like the T-zone is different than, say, Brian's scalp, or
So like a nose area as opposed to a cheek
or your
or
shoulders, or your arms, or what's the differences between does the skin change?
yeah. Okay, that's
just
a good question.
Different parts of your face will kind of get more oily. Some people tend to get more dry in your T-zone, and some get more oil.
What's a
in your
T-zone? Did you know a
T-zone?
T-zone? What the heck's going on, Jimmy?
This area right here. So along your nose, kind of this area.
Wow. Okay.
makes sense.
So I
And
didn't know.
It's funny because you seem like, sometimes like your T-zone's a lot oilier,
Mhm.
but it's, for mine personally, my oil is collected all out here, and I'm more dry around these parts.
Wow. See,
So it can be opposite for people.
I feel like a slick.
You're oily all around.
How oily is your head, Brian?
Let me guess, Miss Amy.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that. I mean,
But different
Next
products
question.
for different areas is what, like I said, what you talk about it with your esthetician. She kind of tells you, put this on this area, this part of your skin. It'll be better for that, So,
so
yeah,
you
can treat every
absolutely
skin different.
recommend somebody if you're having. I would. This is what I recommend somebody seeing an esthetician if you have any questions like that. Period.
Yeah. I'm sure. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We have a lady who said when she was younger, she stripped her skin too much, and then she couldn't get, and then she said something.
Ooh.
Then she didn't use moisturizer, and that wasn't good either.
Oh, wow.
So what? So explain that. You
What's
strip-
it
Oil.
like?
Yeah.
Is that like chemical?
Yeah, we're
like,
gonna ask Miss Alicia here.
So, I'm trying to understand how she stripped
Wording
it.
it, yeah.
Did she use chemical peels? If she,
Stripped all the oil out, she said.
Is chemical peels okay? Like what do they call those, face masks? Is that what they're called? Masks?
chemical peels is kind of just, peeling back a couple of layers of skin, and I've seen it target a few different things.
Yeah.
If you're consistent with it, and you're going regularly, it can reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It's also kind of help with hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is whenever your skin kind of turns another shade. Due to
Against
sun.
the other.
Certain
like,
medicines will
Yeah.
cause that.
Yeah.
Certain medicines
Right.
will cause that.
And then
What about age spots? There's a lot of
age
people-
spots.
It helps with
yeah.
age spots. Okay.
I have a really dumb question, and I'm the king of dumb questions,
No,
so you
dumb
have to deal with me.
questions here.
He is
All
a
right,
dumb question.
so what is the deal with cucumber on the eyeballs? My mom, I remember
yeah,
walking
what?
in, I used
Hey,
to walk in as
what?
a kid
Every
and go,
movie I've ever seen
Portable salads.
has. What is up with that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They're just delicious.
I mean, I know. Can I put a carrot on my eye? Will it do the same
I
thing?
do love
What-
some
But
cucumbers.
what is the deal with the cucumber? Because I see
Yeah.
it
I think
in
it's.
movies.
Is
I
it
see
just somebody said? Is it?
Well, I was gonna say, the avocados and whatnot, and like the cucumbers. I've heard that remedy at home too. I'm not too sure, but I've heard somewhere along the lines is just having like the soothing, like cooling
A
sensation
coolness
on your
on
eyes.
it. That's what it's got.
And then cucumbers are really moist, like they're very moist, so they're like it's kind of like the thing to kind of
It's
put on
cooling
to
and
relax.
moisturizing at the same time, and you've got a cucumber, and
And
you've got a
it's a
snack
cucumber.
after
I
you're
would
done.
I'd do like this: one from bowl to the eye, take the eye off, eat it, grab another one, put it back on the eye. I would eat a whole bowl of
I
cucumbers.
know.
Yes.
But
With some
I'm thinking
apple
more-
cider vinegar.
Oh, I was thinking more like what are they called? Cinnamon buns or something like that.
Let me tell you
So
something.
that way when I'm done, I
I
can
would
eat
break
them.
out so
Speaking
quick
of
if I did
eyes,
that.
I'm looking at her card, and you do lashes too.
I do
And let me
lashes,
tell
yeah.
you something right now. Lashes is the thing now.
It's the thing.
Go ahead. We're gonna give you 10 minutes on lashes. I know the show's not about eyelashes today, ladies and gentlemen.
I am
But
not gonna. I can't
while we
leave
ha-
here. My wife
well,
gets
while
them
we
done
have her,
no matter
I'm sure
what.
there's a ton of people that would want to know about eyelashes.
Give
So the floor
in-
is yours. 10 minutes. Talk about eyelashes and go.
So, I do volume lashes. I do classic lashes. It takes me about 2.5 hours to get volume.
And these are your natural lashes, right?
These are not. These are strip lashes. I cannot sit for 2 to 3 hours to get lashes. I have too much work to do. I have too
Okay.
many clients.
Great.
But it's a time for people to kind of take a nap and wind down and just let me make you look pretty.
You do your
Yeah.
thing.
I'll tell you this. My wife had them on the other day, and she was smoking hot with them. I mean, she looks good now, but even with a little bit longer, she had some. and
Just
she-
the strip lashes?
Man,
or?
she yeah.
What
so I'm like,
I don't know what
know
Nicole.
what
If you're
strip
on there,
lashes?
what she gets them every couple weeks. I guess
Okay,
is that
yeah,
correct?
yeah.
That sound right?
Yeah.
So she gets them done. Now I heard about these magnet stuff.
I'm not a fan.
So
actually.
yeah, I'm like I don't. Get,
Lamnetics. Everybody's got their own preference. I like to personally, whenever I want to bum out, I want to bum out. Like,
Right.
I just want to like not have any lashes on, not have any makeup, wear sweatpants.
yeah.
So
There comes the ice cream after that.
and that's a lot of maintenance. You can't just treat your eyeballs like they don't have anything on them. You have to care for them. You have to maintain them. You have to comb them out. And you have to go back regularly. Don't go snatching your eyelashes out of your eyeballs. If you gotta have a technician that will work with you. If you have an irritation, if you have any concerns, you want somebody that's mindful enough to be like, okay, let me help you whichever way you can, because there is things that come along. I've had a lot of trials and errors with getting used to getting my hands into eyelashes. It's not the easiest job. It's very tedious, and not every glue reacts well to certain clients. So you have to be very you gotta be very helpful to your clients.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
So that's a long process to
Nicole
do
had
this?
an incident where she had to move on from the person because it just didn't seem like I'm never going to say anything out loud.
Right.
But she had to move on from the person. Now she's found a good person that she likes. Like you're saying,
sure it's like
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is trial. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, but it was like, oh, well, I'm sorry.
yeah.
There's
Oops.
the little bedside
Yeah.
manners.
Listen, when you find
That's your
somebody
eyes,
that
by the
cuts your
way.
hair well, you stick with them.
You stick with them.
When I had my eyebrows done, I would only let once she's
Wait.
passed away now, but when
Hold
I
on.
get my eyebrows
Wait,
done,
what?
there was one person that got, I haven't done in years,
I'll
but
do
there
them
was
for you.
one person that would do them because she was, perfect lines, perfect everything.
Yeah.
But I'm sure eyelashes would be the same exact way.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Find that one
Nail
person.
ladies.
I need
all
to get
that.
mine done, right?
Your
I've never had
eyelashes.
one done.
No eyebrows. No, man. Actually, hey, lady, I know there's more ladies in watching, so I'm going to refer to you, ladies. Ladies out there watching, wouldn't you want a guy that was nice and groomed and had nice groomed eyes? Wouldn't that make sense to you? I mean,
If they went to get their eyelashes
How
done
many
more
men
than
get-
you did, something.
hold on,
yeah.
Alicia, how many guys get their eyebrows done? Lots or little?
You know, they the more get their like
100% was. You got to do
Probably-
70
Well,
30.
that's not fair to say that, but there's
Yes, it
lots
is.
of guys that get their
I'm
eyebrows
trying to
done.
win this
Lots.
argument.
Probably like, that's not a very common eyebrow thing for me. If they're coming in, it's usually like they want their back waxed. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I don't have hair in my body. I wanted to look nice before. I
Yeah.
wanted to look nice for my wife, but I don't think I was married back then, so I can't.
So
say
wait,
that, but-
hold on. You do all of that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
I
does
do
the
it
whole
all.
kit and caboodle.
Wow.
That's what I said. We have a guest, a lady of many talents.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all
Wow.
trades,
So
yeah.
you've got okay. So you run the whole gamut right there. You're the one coming into a spa almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Just
So we have 2 minutes left with Miss Alicia. So if there's any questions that you want to ask her, she's getting ready to go. So before we go, Miss Alicia, can you give out your information? If somebody wants to ask a question and they want to get a hold of
make
of
sure
Miss
they know your website,
Alicia,
and we'll
let them know your name, your contact information, your website, any information you want them to know.
Okay. I'm Alicia Mediers, and I work at Salon Suites downtown. And if you would like to contact me, you could find me on aliciahealthfitnessbeauty.com, and my IG is A Marie. Oh, sorry. It is Beauty by Alicia M. Sorry, I just made this. So, and
Say
then
those two again, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say that.
my IG is Beauty by Alicia M, and then my website is aliciahealthfitnessbeauty.com to book an appointment. And then you could also contact me. My business phone number is on the website as well. So
Show Miss Alicia some love. Go
Yep.
check her out.
Even if you have a
on-
question, she
yeah.
told me earlier, she goes, she'd be happy to help answer your questions. And if you'd love to see her and she can provide something from you from afar, she will.
So I want to say thank you so much, Miss Alicia. It's been
We
an absolute
did appreciate
pleasure
this.
having you on. We're going to let you get out of here. I know you have to go, so I'm going to scoot back. I'm going to give you a good handshake and a hug and say thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you so
We
much.
Appreciate
you very much. Yes.
Thanks for spending some time with us. We hope to have you back on when we get our studio nice and neat.
All
We'll
right.
have you on again if you don't mind as a special guest.
Okay.
I think
Thank
they
you
loved
so
you.
much.
you're welcome.
Oh, here, take this. Take this. Take your. Do you have your device that we're going to be showing today?
set up.
Oh, well, I'm going to give it to you. Hold on. I'm giving Miss Alicia her device. Here you go. And we're going to show you in a minute, which brings me into. And if I forget something, I'll call you and make sure you get it. If we forget something. Thank you, Miss.
We
Alicia.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Can I hold on to this? I'm going to put your information on.
Those are for you.
All right, so we are going to get right into it. Everybody knows that watching, there's an expense that comes with this. You know, we have a website. We have our e-commerce website that we are working on. And we also have, what is it? What was the other thing that we're working on? Webpage, e-commerce.
We got the webpage. We got the e-commerce site coming
There's
out.
one more thing. What is it? Anyways.
The studio.
Oh, studio. Thank you. All right, so everybody knows out there that we've tried to find the best products we can. We worked really hard in establishing relationships over the years, the last 15 to 20 years plus, importing and exporting. And today's topic of
Let
conversation.
me tell you something. This fits right. I mean,
It fit right
if
in.
this
It couldn't
doesn't-
have been any more better.
Bye, Alicia.
Bye, Alicia. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. What a great episode with her.
Yeah, she did. She's fantastic.
We've
too.
never had that many questions and reach out, so we
No,
appreciate
no. Yeah,
that.
we appreciate y'all. So we talked with Miss Alicia. I probably should have kept her on for this, but that's okay.
It's
That's
fine,
right.
it's fine.
All right. So one of the things that we talked about is taking care of the skin, right? So one of the products that we have in is called a beauty instrument, right? And I'm going to show you some of the features and benefits. You simply push the power button down, and that turns it on right there. Okay.
Move it that way so we can see it.
Okay. Where's the camera at?
Here.
The camera's over here. Keep it in front of you.
Okay. So this is a device that you can, and you have to follow the instructions on here.
Right.
The manual tells you all this, but you can use this with face cream. But it has 3 different lights. It has a blue light. Here, here we go.
You're perfect.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm just trying to,
You were where you were.
There we go.
Yep.
There you go.
You're good.
okay,
Yep.
like that.
Yeah, you're doing perfect.
Hey.
Like that. Go
So
ahead.
we have,
May the 4th be with you.
I know, right? So
Yeah,
this
check
has
that out.
this has 3 colors, okay? This has blue, this has red, and it has green, okay? One of the cool features that I love about this, as soon as you push it down,
You get that vibration.
It vibrates to open those pores up. Now, I did a little due diligence of myself, and I had some help with Miss Alicia there, but I wanted to cover this, okay? So the red light, it attacks wrinkles, it stimulates the fibroblasts that provide the collagen.
Right.
It makes skin look plump and vibrant, and it helps with anti-inflammatory. It helps with bacteria that causes acne. Everything that we just
went over.
covered today.
Huh.
That is the red light. So if you want to use those features, right, you're going to go to the red light
You
right there.
select red and go, and all you have to do is a circle
Let me see-
motion,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, circle motion. Let me see if everybody can hear this. Hold on, let me turn this on. I don't know if you
I
can
hear it.
Okay, so it has a little vibration, and that vibration, it opens those pores up. So with the skin cream, whatever you choose, you do small circular motions, and that's what the red light covers, okay? The next one is the green light. And the green light helps with hypertension. It is absorbed into the skin and has calming effect
Wow.
to the skin. It is used to treat and dilate capillaries and sagging skin around the eyes.
So more of a tightener.
Yes, a tightener. That's a good way to
More
put
of
it.
a tightener, y'all.
And this is really cool. It helps with sunspots and under the eye. It helps
So,
with eye bags. We just talked
Tighten
about
and
this.
dull. This is everything we just went
Everything
on.
that we just
Let me
talked
see
about.
this thing.
Okay.
This is fancy.
Now, I'm also going to talk about the last light, which is the blue light.
Ooh, you do feel it.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
The blue light changes in your skin. It changes your skin cells. That includes shrinking and the death of the cells, and also the exposure as quickly. It shows exposure as quickly as 60 minutes. You can start to see the benefits. I love that. Did you see it on your face? You can see the shadow of it.
Boy, I
But-
tell you what, you
so-
can feel this working.
Yeah. Now, the other thing I want to mention, this is called Photonic Rejuvenation Beauty Instrument. The product's online. I did this myself. I went online to look. Similar products of this are between $80 and $250. This comes with the charger. It has 3 lights that we just discussed today, the green, the red, and the blue. The reason that we picked this one device is because it has the vibration feature that helps open those pores, and that's while using it on your face, okay? This device also has microcurrent ion technology. Now, I should ask Miss Alicia, I don't know what that is, but it sounds super, super
It
cool.
sounds like you want it.
Yes. And it says...
Boy, listen to this.
Boy, you hear it now.
Boy, this
there
thing
you
is
go. And
going
it has
off.
multiple speeds, too, on the
I
setting.
tell you what, it found something on my head.
We're gonna be quiet so you can listen. Go ahead, put it in.
Look at that thing
So
go.
you can hear it has multiple speeds to it, too.
Does that mean I have...
You can use lotion with this, and you can use or makeup removing while exporting. Okay, this product I know retails for $129, but today, since you tuned in, or if you're watching this and we're not live, but you watch this later, we have about 40 of them. Guess what price? You don't even know this.
I
Guess
don't.
what-
He didn't
guess-
tell me the
So
daggone
the price for common products that are identical to this are from $79 to $250. Guess how much and some of these don't even have the vibration feature on there. Guess how much? Take a wild guess what we're going to sell this for today.
You said 120. I say you're going to do $99.
$79.
Are you kidding?
I'm doing it on the lowest part of the spectrum that we can possibly price this at $79. So let's discuss how they can get this.
Okay.
There's two now. Listen, the
The off
e-commerce.
button was super easy. Everything's awesome.
The e-commerce website is almost up and ready. It's not quite. We have so many products to load on that website
Yep.
once we're done. We're in the the website is done. We're in the process of looking for someone that can load all the products, the features and benefits, the dimensions, and all the stuff that's necessary for us to put this online.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's a work.
it's a ton of work. The site's there. Don't get me wrong. The site's there. Now it's
Doing the work. The
taking the picture, naming it, whatever, the feature benefits. What size is it? How much does it weigh? How do
So,
you have to ship it?
The question
How many
is,
quantity?
if you want the Photonic Rejuvenation Beauty Instrument whether you're watching now or you're watching this as a rerun, it's super
feel
easy.
that.
You can call. Can you feel it?
I feel it. I mean, I promise
the
you.
manual says within 60 minutes you should see a visual difference.
Like,
That's
I
what the
feel
manual
like
says.
something is reacting on. I literally do.
Well, that's what the lights do. The lights.
It's crazy.
Well, that's.
Because he's a guy, man. Come on,
Yeah,
let's just be real. I'm looking at that. It's like, that's a light. What's that light going to do?
Yeah.
I feel that.
Well, they have multiple lights that do multiple things. No, you cannot take that with you. We only have 50 of them. All right, so to get this device, you can do so by calling today. You're going to call. You can reach out to Brian or myself.
That's right.
And we can add it to your order for the fabric sale, or you can just order it and we can send it to you.
Yeah, if you're with the fabric sale, we can all, we can hold
Send it
on
with
to
the
you because you
fabric.
can get your shipping thing. But
But if you want it right away, we can get it out right away.
we sure
too.
can.
So the phone numbers for Dave Martelli, if you want to order this, is 850-512-2222. Again, that's 850-512-2222. You can just shoot me a text or you can call me and say, Dave, I want that photonic rejuvenation
That's right.
beauty instrument,
Or-
and we will make sure we get it to you.
You'll have double chance because you can call me too or text me. Remember, always leave a message and always leave a text if you can't get a hold of us. We may be working with somebody. Call me, 850-232-3714.
Can I add this too, Brian? Say your number one more time.
850-232-3714.
I want to add this too. This is another really cool feature that I love about this product. And rest assured, I'm going to start using one. I didn't know.
I didn't
After
know.
talking to her,
I've learned so much from Alicia.
Ben too. Ben can get into it. But one of the things I love about this, number one, it's super lightweight. But how cool is this? You don't have to drag around a cord. A lot of the other ones that I were looking up online, they had cords to them. This is a rechargeable device that can be handheld. And the cool thing is you don't have to wrap a cord around your neck while you're trying to
Simple
use it.
USB block or
Any USB
or
will charge
USB
it.
port period off of your computer, off of anything. This is awesome.
So what does that tell you? So if this doesn't have a cord, right? If I want, let's say I'm in a car and I'm going on a trip, or let's say I'm going to Aunt Sally's house, or let's say I'm going to, let's use a guild meeting. You unplug it, you take
Plug it
with
right
you.
in, plug it into your car,
It has
whatever.
4 hours of use on it.
Already, so now if you're just going there and coming
the
back,
car.
you don't need it. You don't even need the cord if you're coming and going back. You got it there, but you always have it because it's coming with it.
And now you can do it anywhere. So most of the time.
And
if
this is
had
one of
a
those
cord-
universal ones now. So this is cool enough to where this is going to work on other products too.
Well, yeah, and one of the things that I definitely want to mention with this is you can go somewhere and then you get home at the end of the night. What is the last thing you feel like doing? Is taking an hour to take care of yourself, right?
That's right.
But if this devourable, you can now use this when you're in the car. You can use it when you're waiting in a bank line to go through the bank teller. You can use it when you're waiting for somebody to come out.
You can use it while you're on Talking Martelli.
It's portable. That's the thing. You don't have these big, cumbersome cords.
You know what I
laying
really
around.
like about this? I don't think anybody. This little area right here to put your finger. I did it like this. I'm like,
you
then
can
I
apply
did
a little
this.
more
It
pressure.
changes.
Yeah, I put a little bit more pressure.
It's
on it.
super comfortable. It's super lightweight.
And the cool thing too is it comes with the manual, and the manual will talk about all the different settings. It talks about eye care. It talks about lifting and tightening. It talks about there's so many other
Let
things
me
it
tell you
talks about.
something. I am going to look.
It talks about the
absolutely
different modes
stunning after
and
this.
the different operations. But the other thing that I absolutely love about this is you can absolutely use this with makeup remover or facial creams.
Oh, okay. So that's not going to harm it or hurt it, and I
No.
guess it's easily wiped off.
Yeah, that's one of the great selling features about this. You know, that you don't have the big cord, it's not cumbersome, it's not heavy, and you can use it with you can use it with applications that are on your face.
This is the most perfect instrument we've had with our special
And I'm
guest.
already getting calls, but I'm going to have to call them back.
So,
Sorry?
It's a Mother's Day gift.
Mother's Day gift.
Hey, Mother's Day gift right here.
Mother's Day gift for a daughter, you know, a
Hey,
husband,
congratulations,
a wife.
Nicole.
Yep. All right, so
So-
go ahead, Brian.
We love you guys. We're going to wrap it up today. Another successful episode. We want to thank Alicia Mediers
Yes, thank
for
you,
coming
Alicia.
in. She was wonderful.
Great guest.
Thank
Let's
you.
give her a hand. Yeah.
I tell you what, you can't start a better show off.
I've already
than
got
these.
4 texts
Oh,
from
my
people that
Lord.
want these, so I
Yeah.
appreciate everybody.
They're coming in now.
Yeah, I'm getting them. So we'll get these devices out to you, and
Yep.
let us know how they work for you in the future.
And make sure not everybody can watch at the same same time. So we appreciate you tuning in and watching it, and whoever watches it
Yeah,
later.
if you're watching this after the fact, that I'm still going to honor that price. We are going to honor that $79
Absolutely,
price.
as long as they last, just call us. There's no way to know until you let us call us or let us know. So
So tune in on Tuesday.
Yep. Make sure you don't forget to tune in Thursday for the Fabric Live Sale on the
That's right.
Martelli Enterprise main Facebook page. That is from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we will see everybody Thursday. Bye. We love y'all.
we love you.